3 games. Mitchell Robinson out with a sore hip, so Noel making his first start of the season. Philadelphia significantly undermanned. No Joel Embiid. No Tobias Harris. No Matisse Thybulle. They are all in the NBA's health and safety protocols. Of course, Ben Simmons hasn't suited up for this team all season long. Still, those who did played well. Philadelphia jumped out to a 19-17 lead, but then the Knicks were able to finish the first quarter strong.
And rebound Fournier, long outlet, Randall waiting to the rim, slams it down, didn't even put it on the deck, and Randall poaching. Knicks tied the game at 19.
Good finish to the first quarter. In fact, the Knicks ended on an 11-2 run.
Barrett drive on Niang, bump flips it up, shot is good, and the foul. And Knicks fans here in Philly up out of their seats, flexing their collective muscle. Chance at 3 for Barrett. Knicks lead by 8 in the midst of a 9-0 run.
Knicks shot well in the first quarter, 54% from the field, just 1 for 6 from downtown, but the defense was stout again. Philadelphia shot 31% in the first quarter. Knicks had a 28-21 lead after 1 in the second. The Knicks started to get rolling from downtown.
Knicks running. Burks to Toppin, pass behind him. Toppin saving it over his shoulder. Burks with the catch. Finds quickly. Right wing 3. Good. Exactly how they drew it up. Knicks lead by 10.
And Emmanuel quickly, these last 2 games, is starting to find his stroke.
Toppin now. Handoff quickly at the left wing. Leads into a 3 and buries it. And quickly, slowly but surely starting to get there. A second 3. Knicks lead by 15.
Quickly was 3 for 4 from downtown in this game, finished with 10 points. The Knicks only hit 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. They finished with 13, and late in the second, they started to pull away.
Barrett pushing to Fournier, right corner 3, knocks it down. The Knicks bench on its feet. Evan Fournier with the 3, an 18-point Knicks lead in Philly.
5 of their 3-pointers coming in the second quarter. They were 5 for 12. They led by as many as 19. It was 58-44 at the half. But in the third quarter, the 76ers wouldn't go away. They started on a big run.
For Green, straight on 3 over Randall. Hits another one. Danny Green, his second straight 3. Timeout Tom Thibodeau with 7:01 to go in the third. And Knicks lead now at 5, 62-57.
And really the rest of the game, the Knicks were unable to shake the 76ers. In fact, they had to battle just to hold them at bay.
Randall against Niang into the lane now out of a double it quickly. Against Curry, circling left, flips for Randall, fake the right wing 3, now a step back 3, nails it to beat the 24. Oh, is that needed for the Knicks? They lead by 6.
Still, it was a 3-point game entering the fourth, 72-69. Philly kept on coming in the fourth. The Knicks stepped it up on defense.
Rose with the steal, he flung it away and quickly leads the Knicks up the floor to Barrett, right corner for 3, knocks it down. What a steal by Rose, and the Knicks push and score right off of it. Timeout Doc Rivers, under 7 to go. The Knicks lead in Philly, 89-82.
That was a huge sequence there, but it was one of a handful of times in the second half where you felt like the Knicks had once again distanced themselves from the 76ers and would be able to cruise home. However, until the final minute, they were unable to do that. Philly kept on coming. George Niang hit a 3-pointer to make it 89-88, but then finally the Knicks seized control of this game.
Kemba Walker off the high screen, open lane, the runner is good, and the foul. The lane parted, Kemba goes down, chance at 3 with 2:19 to go, and the Knicks up 99-91.
They were starting to taste it at that point. Kemba's free throw made it a 9-point game, 100-91, and then the capper to a big night for Julius Randle.
Walker up top, gets by Green, the drive, high off glass, no good. Rebound Randall, layup's good with the left. With 1:11 left, Randall flexing the muscles, was celebrating. He tripped over his teammate Barrett, but they're both on their feet, smiling. That's going to be on social media, but the Knicks will take it up 102-91 here in the closing moments.
I would say Ed Cohen is right about that. It was a pretty funny scene. Everything was good. They were all smiles as the Knicks go on to win this one 103-96. So for Julius Randle, it's his 27th 30-point game with the Knicks. That is tied with Earl the Pearl Monroe for the 13th most 30-point games in franchise history. Up next is Ray Williams, who has 28 games of at least 30 points or more. Randle leading the way with 31 points.